I've previously covered a bit about the new Alpha 20 weapons that are coming, both actual new weapons, but also the HD high definition remake of the old weapons. Now, during the recent dev streams, we got a bunch of new information around their creation and how they fit in. So if you stick around, you'll hear Joel talk about the pipe shotgun, followed by the pipe machine gun. I was surprised about that one. Then the new lever action rifle, which is a replacement for the marksman rifle. And we're also going to be treated to a cool new look of the new chainsaw. Something that I did not expect to remake because it's technically a tool, but it looks great. But why don't we listen to the fun pimps?
All right, so this is the pipe shotgun, and all these new models, they all have their own custom scope, silencer, flashlight model, etc. We're no longer using generic accessories for every weapon in the game, so each one has their own. So you find a scope and maybe the icon looks the same, but if you bolt it on a shotgun, it'll look different than if you bolt it onto a rifle. And that way there's no clipping issues, the scale works right. It just looks like it was made for the weapon. Very more immersive and, just professional feeling when you grab one of these, and the sounds and the animations are clunky. Like, you open this thing up to load it and it's like it's stuck and the guy's, struggling to, to get it open and get a shell in quick. And
by clunky means it fits the Apocalypse looking.
Yeah, it feels like something you hack together, in 2 hours on an old workbench somewhere or whatever on a tarp. You just put it together with old parts you could find, and it barely works, but it's cool in that regard, and that allows you to upgrade into the traditional awesome weaponry that you guys have already seen in Alpha 19 and 20, all the HD regular firearms. But yeah, this new tier of low class weaponry is just something we always wanted to do. Is just like, we finally had time, but just the designs and the artistic style on these really fits the makeshift Apocalypse that we always wanted to see. So I'm just super excited to play with these, and I was having a blast.
So that's a really cool early on shotgun. It's definitely more interesting than the blunderbuss that honestly did not fit very well. The next one up is an amazing pipe machine gun, which I guess we'll be able to craft or find early on to make use of that machine gun skills.
There's a pipe machine gun, so you craft that right away. It looks like it has a screwdriver, that they welded on there, to cock it or whatever. And yeah, it's just very, very neat, welding rebar and random bits that they could find and old pipes, and just has a really neat homemade feeling to it. So I think we're really excited, and I think you guys are going to love these. You get
love the screwdriver on there.
yeah, just very creative use of real world items to kind of like hodgepodge a weapon together. I just love it.
And here, let's have a look at the lever action rifle.
And that's the lever action rifle. So this is replacing the old marksman rifle, which was too much like a high-end sniper rifle like we already had. So you're going to go from pipe rifle to the bolt action to this lever action repeater, and then finally you'll get the sniper rifle that you guys probably already had in Alpha 19, I think. So that's the upgrade chain for the rifleman. But yeah, this thing's great. I love the repeater. It looks like they used an old flashlight, for your light, and it's got a bean can on there for a silencer, which is really cool too. So just reuse of 7 days, trademarked food items for various things on these weapons.
As you can tell, they're really trying to make a better progression here. It was a kind of a weird progression previously where you had the bolt action, which was fine, but then you had the marksman and then the sniper. And while the sniper was better, they're pretty much playing around the same sphere of use, because we're sort of shooting at max 40 to 60 meters when we're sniping, and it feels really weird to have two rifles that are pretty much doing the same thing. This progression, I think, is a little bit better. The bolt action, we have the lever actions, and then we have the sniper as a high end. Now, What are they going to do with the sniper? Are they going to remake that model as well? I think they might.
Yeah, so here's the chainsaw. I think you guys have been tired of the old chainsaw. I know I was. It's been around for 7 years or something now. So just to finally get a new badass looking chainsaw. It's all covered in blood. It's rusty. It's been repaired and taped up here and there, and like the pole has got an old bolt somebody put on there because the rubber handle broke off.
It's got the hardware store logo on the front.
Yeah, it comes from Working Stiffs Tools, which is a POI in the game that we brand and repeat a lot as much as we can. So it feels like it belongs in the world.
And the chainsaw looks, well, bloody. It's definitely not a factory made. It's not brand new. This one has been used quite a lot. It probably could use a good scrubbing there and oiling down, but I do hope they'll make the chainsaw work a bit better against zombies, because they have been really weak for a few alphas now, and they really should be tearing through those zombies with ease, and they don't. Please, Fun Pimps, make them do a lot more damage.
That is the new pump shotgun. I think Keanu modeled that. So, yeah, it's all brand new weapon. It looks a little more apocalyptic. The other one was just kind of a standard stock looking shotgun, and we wanted to kind of, make it look like it's had some repairs done, some wear and tear, and just a little more apocalyptic look. So there's our new shotgun model.
And here you can see the new shotgun. It's the pump shotgun, updated HD model. Following in that, it has been repaired and fixed up a lot, with the duct tape and the cloth around. So it's definitely not brand new, but it's been repaired. It's been fixed, and it looks really good, though.
Did you remember to terrify the stun baton? Well, there's a pipe baton now that you can craft on day one.
And that was the last piece of information from Joel about the new pipe baton that goes in the stun baton tech tree for intellect players. Now, I don't know how different it's going to be from the club or from the stun baton. Maybe it's essentially a weaker club that still has some stun or slow effect. I don't really know. But with all this, there still seems to be a bunch of yet to be announced weapon updates, new HD models. And while they might not get through all before Alpha 20 experimental, maybe by time of stable they have, but at least they're making good progress. So which of the new weapons are you most excited about? Personally, I'm really starting to like the lever action rifle. Maybe I've been watching way too many of those old westerns. But let me know what you think in the comment section, but don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, ring the notification bell so you get a ping every time I post a video, which is going to be tomorrow. See you next time.
Special thanks to the great patrons supporting the channel. If you would like to join the vetted community and support these videos, do follow the Patreon link.